Good morning, students. You already know that before 2 days I am teaching you a legend of the Northland. By now you have learned the poetic devices and what is legend and where the Northland is situated. Today I am going to mainly focus on the stanzas of the poem with discuss literary device and also difficult words. So students, open your books and be attentive. Away, away in the Northland, where the hours of the day are few, and the nights are so long in winter that they can't sleep them through, where they harness the swift reindeer to the sledges when it snows, and the children look like bears' cubs in their funny furry clothes. They tell them a curious story. I don't believe it is true, and yet you may learn a lesson if I tell the tale to you. Once, when the good Sant Peter lived in the world below and walked about it preaching, just as he did, you know. He came to the door of a cottage in traveling around the earth, where a little woman was making cakes and baking them on the hearth. Now I proceed to the difficult words. Then, with literary devices, I will teach you again. From stanza 1 to 5, the difficult words are prepared. Away, away means very far away. Few means some. Winter means the coldest season. Harness means to strap and fasten. Sledge means a cart used on ice. Swift means fast. Cub means young one of bear or lion, etc. Funny means amusing. Furry means covered with fur. Curious means strange and interesting. Sant means a person who exceptional holiness. Preach means give religious speech. Bake means cook. Hearth means fireplace. Now, with each stanza, with difficult words and literary device also, I teach you. Students, away, away in the Northland. Already know, away, away means very far away. In the Northland, you already know, Northland is a place near the North Pole, where maximum time of the duration of the year, the place is icy. Away, away in the Northland means very far away in the Northland, where the hours of the day are few, means in the Northland or near the North Pole, the duration of the days are very short and the nights are so long in winter, and there is the description of the winter season. In that season, the nights are too long, very long. The night is so long that people are not able to sleep the whole night. Means within the nights the people of that area got away in the night. And the nights are so long in winter, and nights are very long in the winter season, that they stands for the people cannot sleep them through. The people of that area is not able to sleep the whole night because the nights are very long, too long. Now in this stanza, in the stanza first, a student already know that there is the repetition. Already know from the definition, away away is the repetition. And another poetic device is enjoyment. So line 3 is the example of enjoyment. And you also know that there is the example of alliteration. As for example, that they and them. This is the consonant sound, you already know from the definitions. So this is the example of alliteration. This is the description of the stanza first. Now in the second stanza, where they harness the swift reindeer. They stands for the people of that area, and already know harness. Students, harness means to tie the reindeers with a rope to a sledge. So where they harness the swift reindeer. Reindeer is a kind of an animal which is used to plow on the ice. So where they harness means people of that area tie the reindeers to run on the ice, and sledge is a kind of vehicle. When it snows, that area is already know a snowy area, icy area. So when it snows there, the people of that area harness the swift reindeer to the sledge, and the children look like bear's cub in their funny furry clothes, and children appears like the young ones of the bears in their funny, already know, amusing, and already know furry means covered with fur. Now come to the poetic devices of the stanza second. Already know, students, there is also the alliteration. So in this stanza, in the second stanza, you already know look like, L is repeated. Similarly, funny furry, F is repeated, and again they or the th is repeated. So this is the example of alliteration. The next is enjambment. You already know, students, what is an enjambment. So from this stanza, line 1 and line 3 are the examples of enjambment. Similarly, already know simile. Here in the third line of the second stanza, children look like as bears cub. So children has been compared to the cubs. So this is the example of this is the example of simile. And the students also know the rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the whole poem is, already know, rhyme scheme of the poem is determined by looking at the end word in each line. So you see end word of the each stanza, then we get A, B, C, B is the rhyme scheme of the whole poem. Next day I start from stanza 3 and onwards with poetic devices and difficult words also, students. Thank you for today. Be safe and revise your all the poetic devices with difficult words. Thank you for today.